You probably think strokes only happen to older people, but something strange is happening. More and more young people are having strokes. About 70,000 Americans under 45 have strokes each year. That's around 10 to 15% of all strokes, and the number keeps growing. The most significant rise is observed in ischemic strokes, which occur due to blood clots that block arteries and travel to the brain. Ischemic strokes are the most prevalent type of stroke. In contrast, hemorrhagic strokes, caused by the rupture of a blood vessel in or near the brain, are much less common. But why does this happen in young people? And more importantly, what can they do about it? In today's video, we will share with you 8 reasons why stroke risk among young people is rising. Stay tuned until the end, as the last reason is the most surprising and few people know about it. In addition, you'll also learn how to act promptly to seek medical care. But first, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Have you or someone you know ever experienced a stroke before turning 45? Which part of the world are you from? Leave your comment below. Stroke is a medical emergency that requires quick attention. And don't be fooled, stroke isn't simply an issue for the elderly. Catching these stroke causes early could save your life or the life of a loved one. What are the causes of stroke in younger adults? While some risk factors for strokes in younger people overlap with those affecting older adults, such as smoking, heavy drinking, diabetes, high blood pressure, and high cholesterol, others are different. Poor health habits contribute significantly to the risk, but they're not the only causes. Various other conditions, including some inherited ones, can lead to strokes in individuals under the age of 45. Even when your risk is heightened by genetic factors, there are often steps you can take to lower the likelihood of experiencing a stroke. Let's explore some of the 8 possible causes of stroke in young people. 1. Diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. The first big reason is that we're seeing more of the traditional risk factors in young people. Diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, these used to be mostly older people's problems. Now, they're showing up earlier and earlier. It's like we're speedrunning the aging process. 2. Bad habits. Some of the causes are surprisingly ordinary. Bad health habits are just as dangerous for young people as for older ones. Smoking, heavy drinking, not exercising. These aren't just things that catch up with you when you're older. They can cause problems right now. In this new era of technology, young people are more sedentary than ever. We sit at desks, we sit in cars, we sit watching screens. This lack of movement affects how our bodies process sugar and fat, and it changes how our blood flows. 3. Blood disorders. Some people have blood vessel problems they were born with. Others have conditions that make their blood more likely to clot. These aren't lifestyle issues, they're just bad luck. But even then, there are usually things you can do to reduce your risk. Coagulation issues can be passed down through families, and some can be identified with a blood test. If you or a close family member has experienced blood clots, please discuss potential tests and treatments with your doctor. The most troubling part is that we're seeing this trend accelerate. A study from the Netherlands found that stroke rates in young adults went up from 14 per 100,000 people in 1998 to 17.2 per 100,000 in 2010. In France, it went from 11.6 per 100,000 in the late 1980s to 20.2 per 100,000 in the early 2010s. Numbers like these suggest something fundamental has changed. 4. Polycystic kidney disease. Polycystic kidney disease is a hereditary kidney disorder that leads to the formation of cysts on the kidneys. Since the kidneys are responsible for filtering blood, these cysts can lead to issues with blood vessels, such as high blood pressure and aneurysms. Individuals with polycystic kidney disease face a 50% increased risk of aneurysms, making it essential to have regular medical checkups that focus on managing high blood pressure. Because PKD is inherited, if a close family member has had a brain aneurysm, your doctor might suggest regular screenings to monitor for any developing aneurysms. 5. Neck injuries and tears. Here's something unexpected. Small tears in neck arteries, often from minor trauma or even just awkward movements, can cause strokes in young people. These tears, called dissections, are becoming more common, possibly because we're more aware of them, but also because of changes in how we move and work. 6. Hidden heart problems. Some people are born with tiny holes in their hearts, like patent foramen ovale, or other cardiac issues that can lead to strokes. We're getting better at finding these problems, but they've always been there. What's changed is that other risk factors are making these underlying conditions more dangerous. 7. Migraine. Migraine is a neurological disorder that is primarily recognized for causing headaches. It is believed to be inherited and can, though rarely, lead to ischemic and hemorrhagic strokes. The risk of stroke is heightened in young individuals with migraines, and this risk increases with age as more frequent migraine attacks correlate with a greater stroke risk. Smoking significantly elevates the stroke risk for those who experience migraines. Additionally, women with migraines who use birth control pills or hormone replacement therapy face an increased risk of stroke. For women who smoke and also take birth control pills, the risk of stroke becomes quite significant. To lower the risk of stroke, aside from avoiding smoking and hormone therapies, individuals with migraines can benefit from reducing the frequency of their migraine attacks. There are medications available that can help prevent these attacks. It's a good idea to consult your doctor about the possibility of seeing a headache specialist or exploring preventative treatment. Before we continue, I've got some exciting news to share. If you want to get more engaged, I'm excited to inform you that we now offer channel membership. As a member, you'll pay a small monthly fee and unlock some amazing perks like early access to new videos, priority replies to your comments, members-only shorts, polls, quizzes, and special emojis and loyalty badges just for you. It's a fantastic way to support the channel and connect with us even more. Just click the join button and let's make this experience even better together. 8. Birth control pills and hormones. More women are using hormonal birth control than ever before. While these medications are generally safe, they do increase stroke risk slightly. Add smoking to the mix, and the risk jumps significantly. It's a trade-off many women accept, but it's contributing to the overall trend. Then there's the problem of detection. When a 65-year-old has stroke symptoms, doctors immediately think stroke. But when a 25-year-old has the same symptoms, it's easy to dismiss them as something else. Who expects someone that young to have a stroke? This means young people often don't get treated as quickly as they should. What's particularly striking is how this problem cuts across different groups. Women under 35 are actually 44% more likely to have strokes than men the same age. How to recognize stroke signs. The most unsettling thing about all of this is that many young people don't recognize stroke symptoms when they have them. They think, "I'm too young for a stroke," and delay getting help. But with stroke, time lost is brain lost. Every minute counts. The faster you get treatment, the better your chances, whether you're 25 or 85. But you can only get quick treatment if you recognize what's happening. That's why doctors now emphasize the BE FAST warning signs. Balance problems, eyes, vision problems, face drooping, arm weakness, speech difficulty, and time to call emergency services. These symptoms mean the same thing whether you're young or old. How to reduce stroke risk in young people. Stroke is the 5th leading cause of death in the United States, and around 80% of strokes are preventable by managing risk factors. Practical steps to lower stroke risk include knowing your numbers for blood pressure, blood sugar, and cholesterol, checking for atrial fibrillation, AFib, and taking prescribed medications regularly. Other healthy habits include increasing physical activity using a pedometer, keeping track of what you eat and drink, and reducing alcohol consumption while quitting smoking. Even small changes, like taking more steps each day, can significantly lower your risk of stroke. Lifestyle changes, like better diet, exercise, and avoiding harmful habits can be difficult but very impactful. Gradual improvements in physical activity, monitoring your health metrics, and consulting with your doctor are important steps to protect your health and reduce the risk of stroke. The rise in young strokes is a warning sign, not just about stroke risk, but about health in general. It's telling us that age isn't the protection we thought it was, but it's also showing us that we can do something about it. We just have to pay attention to the warning signs. If you found this video helpful, please type yes in the comments below. And before you go, check out these 2 videos we selected especially for you. I think you'll enjoy them. After all, when we care, we share. Thank you so much for watching. Stay healthy, and until next time, bye.